Now, prior to even Born Again, Matt Murdock has had a very traumatic life. There's Matt's accident as a child where he was blinded by chemicals. There's the murder of Matt's father by mobsters. Matt was abandoned by his mentor, Stick, and there's the death of the woman he loved, Elektra. But we have to remember that these rooms directly target shame and guilt. And the moment Matt feels the most guilt about is the death of Foggy Nelson. That would be the moment that Matt would relive again and again. So anyways, at the end of Daredevil Born Again, we saw Daredevil accompanied by Karen and other supporting characters in Josie's bar. And we also think that the Void's attack on New York will be the catalyst for reassembling the Defenders. And what Jessica Jones saw in her shame room will be what inspires her to team back up with her old friend Matt. Jessica Jones has a very traumatic past, from the death of her family, which ultimately led to her getting powers, to the torment she was put through by Kilgrave. Now, as for the other Defender shame rooms, Luke Cage likely relived the death of his wife, who was killed by Jessica Jones while she was under the influence of Kilgrave. And Danny Rand's Iron Fist would likely relive the plane crash that killed his parents, another tragic origin story that led to our hero getting his powers. So what does that room look like for Peter? Well, let's do the most obvious one first, which is the death of his Aunt May. Peter having to relive this experience would be heartbreaking, but it would also serve as a brilliant way to start Brand New Day. Seeing Peter getting that with great power comes great responsibility speech over and over. Brand New Day is exactly what it sounds like, a fresh start for Spider-Man. Now, another option for what Peter sees in his shame room could be the moment that we've never seen before in the MCU, but that we know is part of Spider-Man's history, the death of Uncle Ben. So imagine if Brand New Day opens with the Void attacking New York and we get to see for the first time the MCU's Uncle Ben, his death, and how it impacted Peter and him becoming Spider-Man.